We all know that dogs are man's most loyal companion. But for the elderly, that bond is something even more profound. Not just a friend, but a source of comfort, a reason to smile, a gentle nudge to get out of bed each morning. If you, or someone you love, are looking for a furry friend to share the peaceful years ahead, you're in luck. There are certain dog breeds that aren't just adorable, but are especially well-suited for older adults. Low maintenance, gentle, affectionate, and always there when you need them most. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you 5 of the best dog breeds for seniors, in no particular order, so you can find the perfect companion that fits your lifestyle, health, and pace of life. If you care about senior well-being, love animals, or are thinking about getting the right dog for yourself or your parents, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because I share helpful videos like this every week. Now, let's get started. You might be wondering, how can I be sure that getting a dog is the right choice in old age? Well, let me tell you a little story. I don't talk about dogs just because I love them. I talk about them because I've seen them change people's lives. My work involves helping seniors plan for their later years. And you know what they talk about most? It's not money. It's not retirement plans. It's those little creatures they call family. I once had a client, an older man who lived alone after his wife passed away. He rarely spoke, always seemed distant. But one day, he adopted a little dog named Max. 3 months later, I came back. The gate opened. Max ran out barking with excitement. And for the first time, the man told me something. He said he had learned how to smile again. Dogs don't just bring barking, they bring laughter, joy, and something deeply precious: connection. And that's the real reason I'm making this video. Not just to help you choose the right breed, but to help you see why a dog can be the most wonderful thing in a senior's life. What do you think? If your parents live alone, do you believe a small dog might bring more warmth into their world? Leave a comment below. I'd truly love to hear your story. And don't go just yet, because up next, I'll show you why science agrees that having a 4-legged friend is one of the best decisions a senior can make. It's not just about emotions. Science is on the dog's side too. Studies have shown that owning a dog has a powerful impact on both the mental and physical health of older adults. Dogs help lower stress hormones, specifically cortisol, while increasing serotonin, which helps stabilize mood. That's why simply petting a dog for a few minutes a day can leave you feeling noticeably more at ease. But it doesn't stop there. Dogs are tireless wellness coaches. You need to take them for walks, and that automatically turns into gentle, consistent daily exercise. Perfect for seniors. And there's something else we often overlook. Dogs are also social connectors. They create opportunities to chat and engage. Sometimes even a simple nod to a neighbor is enough to remind an elderly person that they're still part of a community. Many seniors have shared that ever since they got a dog, they no longer feel forgotten. Because dogs don't need you to be young or successful. They just need you to be there. So, before we move on to the breeds that are best suited for seniors, I want you to think about this. If someone in your family is living too quietly, could a wagging tail and a hopeful pair of eyes work a little miracle? If you find this topic worth spreading, please share this video with your loved ones, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Because up next, I'll introduce the most wonderful dog breeds to help you not just pick a pet, but find a true companion. Now you might be thinking, aren't all dogs cute? How do I know which breed suits older adults best? The answer doesn't lie in cuteness. It lies in understanding. And the first breed I want to talk about is one of the warmest I've ever known. Small and fluffy like a cotton ball, the Bichon Frise charms with its teddy bear look. but even more with its unusually cheerful personality. They're not loud, not demanding, and they simply love being close to those they care about. Weighing only around 7 to 12 pounds, they're easy to carry, easy to walk, and perfectly manageable for seniors with limited strength. And while their curly coat may look high maintenance, a light brushing every month is often all it takes. I once saw an 80-year-old man living with a Bichon. Every morning he'd open the window, the dog would sit beside him, and they would enjoy tea in silence. Some relationships don't need many words, just quiet presence is enough. So if you're looking for a dog that stays close every day, not overly energetic but always uplifting, this might be the companion you've been searching for. But maybe you need something even gentler, something like a warm blanket on a rainy day. Then the next breed might just bring a smile to your face. The Shih Tzu is the embodiment of peace. They're not into wild running or excessive activity. Just being close to you is all they need to feel content. Weighing only 9 to 16 pounds, Shih Tzus are a great match for seniors, especially those living in small apartments or with limited mobility. And if you think brushing their coat is a hassle, think again. Many seniors say brushing their Shih Tzu feels relaxing, almost like meditating with a furry friend. What's wonderful about the Shih Tzu is that it's more than a pet. It's like a little quilt wrapped around your heart. A silent companion that stays by your side, from the sofa to the quiet twilight hours. Have you ever had someone just sit quietly beside you, saying nothing, but making you feel safe? That's exactly the feeling a Shih Tzu brings. And if you'd love a dog that fits in your arms, but also knows how to make you laugh, the next breed is the perfect mix of softness and joy. Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. It may sound royal, but its personality is as down-to-earth as it gets. These dogs love curling up in your lap, yet they'll bounce with excitement the moment you walk in the door. Weighing between 13 and 18 pounds, they're just the right size to cuddle without being too heavy. I once heard a sweet elderly woman say, "My Cavalier isn't just a dog. He's the reason I wake up early." These dogs are especially gifted at forming deep bonds with their owners. They sense your emotions, stay quiet when you're sad, and celebrate with you when you're happy. Best of all, they're not high energy. They're content with a few short walks a day, making it easy for you both to unwind. Truth is, not everyone needs a watchdog. Some just need a tiny being that knows how to sit quietly by your side when you're tired. And if that's what you're looking for, the Cavalier is a breed you shouldn't overlook. But let's say you still enjoy a bit of mischief, some barking, some zoomies, a spark of playful energy. Then there's a little dog packed with spirit that you'll fall in love with at first sight. Meet the Pomeranian, tiny, sprightly, and bursting with life. Weighing only about 3 to 7 pounds, they're like little balls of energy that bring joy into your everyday. Pomeranians may bark at strangers, but you'll soon realize their alertness is actually charming, like a miniature security alarm that's both protective and loving. Many seniors have said it's the liveliness of their Pomeranian that makes them feel young again. Walking a tiny dog with upright ears and a proud, fluffy tail through the park often sparks conversations with strangers, and that small moment of connection helps ease the loneliness. But let's say you still enjoy a bit of mischief, some barking, some zoomies, a spark of playful energy. Then there's a little dog packed with spirit that you'll fall in love with at first sight. Meet the Pomeranian, tiny, sprightly, and bursting with life. Weighing only about 3 to 7 pounds, they're like little balls of energy that bring joy into your everyday. Pomeranians may bark at strangers, but you'll soon realize their alertness is actually charming, like a miniature security alarm that's both protective and loving. Many seniors have said it's the liveliness of their Pomeranian that makes them feel young again. Walking a tiny dog with upright ears and a proud, fluffy tail through the park often sparks conversations with strangers, and that small moment of connection helps ease the loneliness. If you're looking for a loyal companion who also makes you giggle every morning, the Pomeranian might just be the little spark that adds joy to your golden years. But it would be a mistake not to mention a breed I personally adore, one that holds a special place in my heart. If there's ever been a dog that made me believe love at first sight is real, it's the Silky Terrier, a close cousin of the Yorkshire Terrier. I once had a little Silky, tiny, barely over 2 kilograms, but the love it gave could fill an entire room. It knew when I was sad, knew when I needed silence, and, on certain days, its gaze was the only thing that made me feel like I wasn't alone. Yorkies and Silkies both have silky, smooth coats that can be kept long or trimmed short for easier grooming. They're loyal, affectionate, and yes, a little stubborn. When they want to go out, they'll wriggle in your arms until you chuckle and let them down. They don't need much exercise, adapt well to apartment living, are easy to train, and very intelligent. But what I love most about Yorkies isn't how easy they are to care for. It's how completely they love you, no matter how small they may be. If you're searching for a love that's pure, gentle, loyal, and quietly understanding, you might not have to look far. That little dog could be waiting for you at a rescue shelter, or right here, in this video. Choosing the right dog isn't just about joy. It can give life deeper meaning. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next story I share. And don't hesitate to leave a comment. Which dog breed from this list is your favorite? I'd truly love to hear your story.